3D printed pinball machine. Steve Jobs' Revenge. The playfield. Just printed it onto a vinyl sticker paper and stuck it on a piece of clear acrylic. The playfield is clear acrylic. Obviously, so is the glass over top of the playfield. And the back glass here. There's just vinyl stickers printed. Printed in PLA. Just have a little set of LED rice lights to provide the lighting inside the cabinet. Switch them on and off. Battery pack. On back you see the button. I actually bought a pre-assembled circuit board off of Amazon. It allows you to record audio to it, and you press the button and it plays back the audio up to, I think it's up to 2 minutes of audio you can record on here. Push it once to start it and push it once to stop it. Little board is inside here. Speaker for it. It comes with a speaker and the button already soldered onto it, but I desoldered it to be able to run it from the outside in, so that the button and the speaker could be on the outside and the little board itself is on the inside of the cabinet. Just press the button.
Hello, I am Macintosh. It sure is great to get out of that bag.
Press it again and it'll stop. I don't have any of these panes of acrylic glued in. They're just snapped into place, so in case you ever need to get inside. I made this as a gift for someone who collects pinball machines. I don't want to take it apart, but literally you just lift out the top pane. You lift out the innermost pane where the playfield is, and you'll see that's where the little circuit board is, and there's a bunch of these rice lights jammed in there, and there's a hole in it. And I run the lights up through the hole and up into this part. No other electronics in this part except for the LED lights. Once again, the little circuit pre-assembled from Amazon. The design for this I printed from Thingiverse. I printed this. This is scaled down. The original design was much larger than this. This is a 62% scale of that is what I decided on for the size I wanted. So I would say check out Thingiverse for the original design of this. It's pretty nice. It was already, when I printed it, it was already designed to have like holes in it and pass-throughs for wires. There's a couple more holes in the back that I've covered with electrical tape. What I did isn't what they intended. It isn't how they intended to do it. I think originally it was made to do something really fancy with, like, put an Arduino in it and even like a real LCD screen here. But yeah, I wasn't. Didn't want to get that deep into it. But the possibilities, you could have even put made this a functional game and put like a full-fledged, made the playfield an actual LCD. That'd be pretty awesome. But a lot of possibilities. I came up with this. Obviously, the person I'm making this gift for is they're a huge fan of retro, pinball machines, obviously, but retro tech and Apple and Steve Jobs is one of the the big things. So I thought it'd be funny if I make a Steve Jobs themed table here. You can look at the little. No, I actually found this playfield. I didn't make this from scratch myself. I found it online, this design, but I modified it to have some Apple stuff. There's a little flaming Apple retro logo, and I photoshopped on, well, I didn't actually use Photoshop, they used GIMP. But Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak's face, it's pretty cool. And of course, my little design I made on the side there. But, and I had some scraps left over of 3D printing materials. I made a little change door. I even have a little plunger there. Little buttons on the sides. Little tiny 3D printing pieces. I really wanted to make some parts of the playfield three-dimensional. So I originally printed out tiny little, I figured I'd at least make the flippers and bumpers three-dimensional. So I printed out tiny little 3D printed flippers and bumpers. They're pretty awesome. In fact, I actually have one of the flippers here. Tiny little flipper. I was going to glue over top of the printed ones. I thought it would be really cool. The problem was when you turn the lights off and it's all dark in the room and you turn the lights on here, where the 3D printed parts were, they just kind of showed up as a dark void on the play field, like, because obviously the light can't shine through them, and it just didn't look right. So I ended up not doing that. And plus, I couldn't figure out how to glue it. If I used hot glue, super glue, I could, make the colors run on the play field, make it look all crusty and not. So I know I thought about using transparent filament and then light could shine through it, but still, how would I glue it down? I don't know. I kind of wish I did, but I just left it as a printed two-dimensional. It still looks pretty cool like that, but I mean, like the possibilities are endless. So I'd highly recommend to check out Thingiverse. I'll probably put a little note up as to what the name of the person who posted it, how to find it. But really cool design, 3D print on my Ender 3. Really good, really cheap 3D printer.